Faggots remind me of the less comfortable pubs that are better for it. Hard, dark wood bench seating, whitewashed walls, and a low ceiling. A small crackling fire, and the low murmur of locals leaning against the bar. I come in alone. I like a corner table, and a pint of bitter with a pickled egg. Faggots are quietly set down as I read the paper, and I probably have to ask for some mustard. Lunch will bring a quiet smile, and then it's back out into the drizzle. I like the old things. Valentine Warner, 2011. This old and delicious dish is a victim of the Atlantic lingual variation. While on one side a faggot is a bundle of sticks and a bundle of meatballs, on the other it's a derogatory slur for a gay man. In thrall as the West is to America, it makes for an uncomfortable situation when posting about this dish on social media. Coyness reigns, so the algorithms don't punish us. Beyond the uncomfortable name lies a delicious dish, and like many of the best, it was born of thrifty necessity. Pork used to be a seasonal food. Pigs were slaughtered in autumn, so as not to be a burden through the winter. Pork cures and preserves particularly well, so it made for a good supply in the icy months. In apple-producing areas, they were finished on the last waste apples of the orchard, left after harvest and cider making. The offal, however, had to be used fresh, and faggots were one way of doing so. These days, pork offal is seen as being dangerous and dodgy. This is because the majority of our pork comes from pigs raised in industrial intensive farms, and the negative effects this has on their organs. The system is so entrenched that even true free-range operators like Woody's Farm can't get their offal, as the abattoirs send it off for pet food by default. So to make this nose-to-tail dish, I'm forced to mix beasts, with the offal coming from sheep while the flesh is pork. There are, of course, regional variations of the dish. Below I have included a link to the late, great, idiosyncratic force of nature, Keith Floyd, describing how in his native Somerset, the entire pluck of the pig is poached with onions and sage before the lot gets minced together to form the force meat, while in the Midlands, the meats are minced raw and combined. I have opted for the Midlands technique. Look, I know dishes like this are old-fashioned and out of favour, but if we're going to eat meat, I think we should use as much of the animal as possible. Nose-to-tail cooking is the right thing to do, but that makes it sound like a hardship. There is no sacrifice for the cause here. This dish is delicious. You just have to get past your knee-jerk squeamish reaction. Faggots are traditionally wrapped in caul fat, the latest fat that sits around the organs of the pig. This is pretty hard to keep your hands on, so I've used thinly sliced, home-cured bacon. The taste of autumn. As always, link to the recipe is in the description.